Hi, this is Aaron from Sibling Rivalry, and today we're going to be sharing with you a cocktail that we made to help you get through these cold winter months.
Martini, shaken not stirred.
Let's start off with our ingredients. So today we're going to be using some Jagermeister, some pour-over brewed coffee, and some frothed milk. We've got this Milk Frother here that'll do all the magic for us, so we don't have to go through the painstaking process of frothing milk by hand or with a little hand frother. Because it's the middle of the day here, we're going to be using this decaf coffee, but you can always adjust that based on your own preferences. Maybe you want to be awake while you have this cocktail beverage thing. So let's get started. I'm going to start with the coffee. I actually have some pre-ground just off camera. And I'll grab this. And if you've never used one of these Bodum pour-overs before, let me just tell you, they're amazing. We're going to link it down below. Personally, I didn't really like coffee until my sister Val suggested that I try her new pour-over that she got. And we've both been hooked on coffee ever since. So we're going to do about 3 scoops. It actually comes with the scoop itself. And we suggest using Lavazza coffee. They're just amazing. We use Crema e Gusto, Crema e Aroma, which is our preferred one. And yeah, it's just the decaf we had on hand for when we have company over and when we just want a cup of coffee without all the complications. So once you've got your grounds in there, you just kind of shake it. This has a removable filter, kind of similar to a Chemex or a Chemex. And we just take this water that we boiled and you just pour it over, as the name suggests. Now, I'm sure that there's fancy ways you could do this with temperature control and everything, but we just kind of eyeball it. It's just kind of the Sibling Rivalry way. While that is making coffee, I'll just slide it off here. I'm going to start the milk. Now this is going to take a while, and we might actually cut some of this out because it's a little noisy the way the machine works. It's got that little whisk on the head tool there. And in case you're from somewhere outside of Canada, a lot of times in Canada your milk comes in bags. And funny story about that, we recently started buying bagged milk because we were going through so much of it. And both Valerie, my sister, and myself had thrown out our milk pitcher things, like these plastic milk pitchers to hold the bag. And we didn't even remember where we had gotten them because it's just kind of a thing that you inherit as an adult in Canada. And we were wandering around our local shopping mall trying to find these things that are only really made in Canada, it seems like. And half the people didn't know what we were talking about because more and more people are using carton milk because it lasts a little longer. But yeah, eventually we found it. So exciting story there. So I'm going to start this, which we're just going to start it with a warm milk cycle. And the way that this machine works, which we'll have linked down below, you essentially just press the button and it does its thing. The light will switch back to red when it's done. You'll see here that it's going to go to blue, and the little whisk inside starts spinning. It's magnetically coupled with a magnet that spins in the base. So there's no moving parts that need to be cleaned other than that little whisk that comes right out, and it's not attached to anything. So yeah, pretty spiffy.
Yeah.
Jump cut. All right. So I've completed the warm cycle. I actually stopped it a little early so that it doesn't curdle the milk or overheat it. And sometimes it'll burn the milk a little bit. So now you just want to press hot froth. And now we wait as it actually starts agitating the milk more and more and builds up a frothy froth. Nice foam of milk.
Yeah.
Jump cut.
Otherwise it'd be too long.
All right, so it's done frothing here. So we're actually going to pour the coffee first, and we're just going to take the filter out of here. It's a reusable filter, but you just have to wash out the grinds that get stuck in there. And you can flush them. You can actually use them as fertilizer for plants that really like that acidic sort of soil. Well, a lot of blueberries and other berries are like that. And you could pour it like it is, but it probably would spill out everywhere. So the pour over that we got from Bodum comes with this little part that plugs in and makes the spout a little more direct. So we're going to pour in the amount of coffee that we want. Probably made more than enough coffee here, but we'll probably just chill some. And that should be tons. Set this off to the side here. We're going to put in about an ounce of Jager, or Jägermeister, the Hunt Master, which, if you haven't watched our other video regarding this yet, this is a German liquor that has anise and a lot of different herbs to it to have a really complex but sometimes overly powerful flavor to it. So we'll add about an ounce to it here. That should be loads. And now the milk frothing is done. I'm going to take the cap off here.
Yeah.
Jump cut. Do 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 do
Otherwise it'd
do
be
do
too
do.
long.
And we're just going to pour this in.
Yeah.
Jump cut. Do 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 do
Otherwise it'd
do
be
do
too
do.
long.
So now that we've added milk to the beverage, we're going to be using a spoon here just to scoop out a bit of the froth. Put it on top, make a nice little head coat or whatever you want to call it. Just get a little bit more. And if you're wondering what this beverage is called that we came up with, it's named after the early French fur traders here in Canada, the Coureur de Bois. So this is designed to keep you nice and warm through those cold winter nights or days or just winter in general. So the coffee will keep you warm, the Jager will kind of help you feel full-bodied.
Yeah.
Jump cut, do 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 do
Otherwise it'd
do
be
do
too
do.
long.
The Jager brings out a lot of the different flavors in the coffee, and the coffee and the milk actually complement the Jager and bring out a lot of different flavors and aroma from that. And I'll have a sip here. It's nice and warm. It's got a nice licoricey sort of taste from the, well, anise from the Jägermeister. It's got the nice coffee to it. And you can actually have this however you have your coffee. You could add some sugar if that's your preference, or some honey. It'll bring out different flavors. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you're making this at home, I hope you enjoy it as well. Thank you for watching this video, and if you like the video, please like it, give us a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Ring the bell for notifications, and share the videos so that we get that 100 subscriber mark that we're looking for. And yeah, thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.